They say you can't go home until you can get up on your own, girl. Oh gosh, what did they do to you? They drugged you up, did they, girl? Gives you roofie. I bet you're feeling rotten. Oh, you've been so brave today. What you done?
Right. Oh, well, we were out enjoying the sunshine, chasing bits and pieces on the field, and unfortunately Nala has trodden on what we think is a bit of glass, and it's cut her foot quite badly. So we've rushed her to the vets, and yeah, they're going to operate straight away. So the vet will be back in a minute with something to send her to sleep. And then she'll get stitched up because unfortunately it's too deep for just bandages.
And we're 3 hours from our regular vet,
Yes.
so yeah. There's blood everywhere. I'm covered in it. Stu's covered in it. So really nasty, nasty cut on your foot, isn't it, girl? Yuli, I think that vet might have put something in your drink, girl. You're looking a bit drowsy. Let's not lick it too much, eh?
Could have done with them putting something in my drink, make me drowsy when I see the price. And she's worth every penny. There you go, worth every penny.
Thankfully, we do have pet insurance. I was just casting to Stu the other day because it's gone up again this year, and I've only ever claimed once. So, but yeah, I think it's going to come into its own because we're into 4 figures just for this first appointment. Vets are not cheap.
So they've given her something that's just going to make her a little bit drowsy before they put the anaesthetic in. Apparently it's going to take 10-15 minutes, so we're just going to sit with her on the little blankie on the vet's floor until she starts to doze off, and then we're going to leave her in the capable hands of the vets while they stitch her back together, and then we'll come back up at I think he said about 6:30, 7:15 to pick her up. So I've no idea what the time is now, to be honest. No clocks in here.
No.
Okay, so it's 5 o'clock, so she's not going to be without us for long.
Bad.
So it's a nice quick job, just a few stitches. But yeah, I think she's going to be a pain in the ass for the next few weeks though, because she's an active dog. Last time she cut her paw, she was a right nightmare. So yeah, I think this one's probably going to take a little bit longer to heal. We'll see. They didn't stitch the last one, did they?
No.
No, because it was on the pad. She sliced a bit of the pad, but this is sort of between her toes, so this is going to get stitched. So maybe it won't take as long. But I did think I heard him mention cone. She won't put up with a cone round her head.
No. No, we'll sort something out. They say you're still too sleepy, girl. He wants to keep an eye on you. You're a good girl. They say you can't go home until you can get up on your own, girl. Oh gosh, what did they do to you? They drugged you up, did they, girl? Gives you roofie. I bet you're feeling rotten. Oh, you've been so brave today. You're a good girl. Little tail
got
going.
little sausage treats for you in the van. Yeah, we did. Got the little sausage treats. And likes the sausage to do.
You're not allowed to have those till later, the vet said, because you've already sicked up a whole stick. Just told the vet you haven't eaten all day, and then she's like, are you sure? I was like, no, she hasn't eaten. Not even a stick, the vet says.
Yes. Chewed all the bark off the stick, didn't he? Must have eaten some of it.
She must have, because she just threw it back up, the vet said.
Yeah, good girl. Oh, little twitches. Oh, is it? Little twitches.
The vet said you can have this one off tonight, but this one has to stay on where the cut is, where they put the stitches.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah. The vet said it all went to plan. It was just what they rinsed it out and washed it and then sutured it, and there was nothing else, no other injuries, no tendon damage or anything.
Thank God.
Yeah. It was deep, he said.
Well, we see that when the amount of blood that was poured out of it.
She's gone back to sleep again. Not allowed to leave till you get up, Lula. It's
going to
crashed
spend the whole
out.
day sitting on the floor with you, we are. What is it?
Bless her. Every now and again she just wags the tip of her tail.
It's all you can manage, isn't it, girl? It's all you can manage.
Drugged you out your head, haven't they, girl?
They got any going spare? Do you think they've got some going spare? I could do with something like that, get a good night's sleep.
And here we are, we're back in the van, aren't we, girl? Nala can't manage to get up on the front seat, so we've just got a line on the bed. We're only 5 minutes from our location, so I'm just going to stay with her, to be honest. She's clipped in, but I'm just perched on the edge of the bed, so don't tell.
Put it off.
All right, love. So thankfully there's no tendon damage or anything, so that's really good because it's a really, really nasty gash. But yeah, as you can see, she's still quite out of it. What a palaver. That was a very expensive walk in the park. So that's us all parked up. Nala's pretty much still out of it, feeling quite sorry for herself. We don't know what happened really. We went for a little walk in the park with her and then just give her a bit of a run, staying in the shade of the forest because it's hot today. And she was fine, wasn't she?
Yeah, no yelps or anything like that. It was only when she came and sat next to me, I looked down and saw a big blob of blood on the floor and thought, that's not right. And yeah, I picked up her paw and yeah, sure enough, there was blood pouring out of it. So yeah, when I got the van, drove round to the other end of the park so we didn't have to drag her across the field. Loaded her in, took her to the vets, carried her into the vets, got covered in blood.
A lot of blood. There was a lot of blood.
Hence change of clothes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're back at my parents' house now, so I'm going to go and put the washing on because our clothes are mucky.
Yeah, it was like if you cut yourself and the heel of your hand down your wrist, like that's where she's cut herself, and it's so deep. But the vet said she was fine. She's a bit slow to come around from the anaesthetic, so they wanted to keep an eye on her. But he said he rinsed out the whole wound, checked her tendons and everything else. That's all fine. So he's put sutures in. So she's going to be out of action for at least 2 weeks. Yeah. It's 2 weeks before the sutures come out, and then really there's going to be more healing after that. So
she's not going to be happy.
she's an active dog. It's going to be really tricky dog, to be honest. And obviously with us being in the van, it makes it very difficult for her to wear a cone or something. So we're going to have to be super careful and really trying to keep an eye on her.
There's always going to be somebody stood next to her. You know, when I'm out doing stuff, Kath's by her side, and when Kath's doing stuff, I'll be by her side.
We'll just be with her all the time. So, but you know, things could have been a lot worse, especially as it's like on the wrist, and it could have been our tendons or anything. So all in all, the most important takeaway, apart from the fact that my credit card literally needs to be cut in half now, is that the most important takeaway is that Nala's actually going to be fine. So, and as for the credit card, we are insured, so or Nala is anyway, so we will claim that back eventually at the end of the whole process. But until then,
we'll have to reinforce the inside of the door. When the postman puts it through, it's going to hit with a thud.
I think we'll have to. Yeah, that was quite an expensive vet bill actually. I wasn't expecting it to be quite that much, but they did have to put her under, and they washed the wound out, and it
was an emergency appointment. We literally walked in and they took us straight in.
Yeah,
there was no messing around. So can't complain.
I've never used Vets for Pets before. That's Vets for Pets at Pets at Home, but so never ever used them before. We're not at our regular vet because that's back in South Wales, so but we just called them up because we knew where they were, and they just took her in as an emergency. So, and the service today has been really good. We can't complain really. So I'll be.
Well, we can complain about the price.
He can complain about the price. Yeah, that was really expensive.
But she is worth every penny. We'd have spent that 10 times over to keep her healthy.
Absolutely, I'll be
She
glad.
wants for nothing.
Yeah, I'll be glad when she comes round because she's very groggy and sleepy at the moment.
You say you'll be glad.
Yeah,
you won't.
She's going to be a nightmare in the next few days when the pain subsides, I'm sure. But we're just glad she's okay anyway. A couple of hours later, She hasn't got up yet, but she has packed up a bit. She's given herself a bit of a wash and things, so feeling a bit more reassured now that she's going to be okay. I'll be happier when she's barking at the dogs that are walking past. So yeah, so I was supposed to be spending this evening measuring up all the fabrics for the back here and for making that panel, but yeah, I'm afraid that's off for today, so we'll get back to that. Let's just get the dog okay first. They're saying weeks to heal. They've made her a string of appointments over the next 2 weeks and to have the sutures checked, and eventually in 2 weeks time to have them out, and then they're saying it will be a couple more weeks before she can go for a walk. So yeah, it's going to be fun, guys, really good fun. I'm sure you all know how active Nala usually is. All fun and games while she's drugged up like this, but when she starts to perk up a little bit, she's going to be an absolute nightmare, I think. Bless her.
Good morning. The day after the vet's visit. Nala had a relatively peaceful night, thankfully. She's still out of it a little bit this morning, so rather than taking for a walk, we've popped her in the back garden of my parents' house so she can do her business. So let's go and see how she is. My guess is she's already picked up a stone, but yeah, she won't be doing any chasing balls or stones anytime soon. Oh, here she is, and yep, I was right, she has a stone.
And she's crying and demanding that I throw it for her.
Are you being a little menace? You going to say hello to your fans? You going to say hello to your fans? You going to show me a little poorly foot? Oh.
You can't have the stone because you split your leg open. There's no flesh there to sew together if you split it again.
Oh, is that you saying hello, is it?
Just throw the stone down.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there's the hello, and I got the kisses. As you can hear, she's alright on herself. We're going back to the vets this evening. They're going to take the dressing off, check the wound, and then redress it. But
you can't have it thrown.
As you can hear, she's alright on herself.
We can't throw it. You're not allowed to do the running. I'm so sorry. You're going to be a right brat, aren't you?
Yeah, this is going to be torture for it for the next few weeks, but needs must.
I'm so sorry, Lulu. You can have it, but we can't throw it. You have it. That's it. So that wasn't even a throw, Mum.
Well, here we are, back at the vets again, just for a check-up 24 hours after she's had her bandage put on. I think they're just going to check that the stitches are taken, and hopefully that'll be it for the week. Yeah, she knows where she is. She's not a fan of vets. As soon as you walk in, she can smell it, and then the hesitation, that slow walk up the stairs. But bless her, let's keep our fingers crossed everything's okay. Somebody can smell a cat. Oh, can I finally lick it?
You're ready, aren't you? Right, get this little socky bit off. I might touch off that.
Yeah, good girl.
Oh, well done. Well done. There
It's
we go.
okay.
Good girl.
Really? No licking? Yeah, this is going to be the fun bit because she is a licker, and as soon as that bandage's off, she wants to lick. But as you see, she's moving without any issue. Other than the fact she wants to lick it, I don't think it's causing her any major discomfort. But we have got pain meds at home if we think she needs it. And there were, I don't know, there was another box of medication, but I don't know what that is. But no doubt she'll be starting that tomorrow because we had to wait 2 days from the anaesthetic. But yeah, she looks fine. You've seen the wound and all those lovely stitches. But yeah, she'll be glad to get out of here. And that's that. It's healing nicely. Being in the van, we struggle with those silly collars that they make the dogs wear. So we've got her a little bootie just for overnight. She's got it on now just to see if it fits and just for her to get used to it. During the day, the wound will be left open to dry out. The vet was quite happy with how it's healing. So we'll just keep an eye on it. But at night time, she'll be wearing the little bootie, which it amazes me. Whenever you put something on a dog's foot, they walk like, oh, I can't walk, my leg's broken. But yeah, as you'll have seen, and can probably see again, Nala is a licker. So yeah, £17 well spent. They didn't actually charge for the bandage change, so we only had to pay for the bootie, but yeah, now on. Right, let's get her home because it's hot in this car, and I want to get the aircon running.
Oh wow, it's a scorcher. I'm lying here with all the fans on me. I've got this fan on me here, and then we've bought a new fan that Stu's just put up over here. That one's also blowing directly on me, so.
And I'm sat here sweating with no fans. No fans, I tell you, no fans. Kath has all the fans. Actually, I think Nala has all the fans.
Yeah, I think that's true.
But she sat down there sulking with her poorly foot.
Oh, it's nice here, it's like being on holiday. Yeah, we've just come here just to give she's on short walks, so we figured if we booked into a campsite, then Nala can have a bit of freedom. We can do our short walks and just a little bit of respite for her because she's starting to get a bit frustrated after a whole week since she cut her foot. So we're at Ocknell campsite in the New Forest, which is pretty basic. It's just toilets and water here, but it's a bargain. It's about £16 a night, so it works out really nicely. And we've booked in here, which then gives Nala the space just to pad around a little bit and have some freedom, but still have the short walks like the vet wanted. So it is, as I said, 1 week since Nala cut her foot. She's had 2 vet's appointments. They're very, very happy with the way it's healing. There's no sign of infection. The stitches are holding well. She's got 4 stitches across the cut, which is about this long, and they're all healing up now. So she's got this week to go, and then next weekend she'll have the stitches removed, and then after that she's got another 2 weeks short lead walks and rest, and then hopefully she'll be right as rain. So we're going to bring this video to an end now while we go for a walk just off the campsite here, and we will see you next week where I'll be back with the Reno. We'll be getting on with some upholstery inside the van, and we'll let you know how Nala's foot is healing. See you next week. Don't forget, give us a like and subscribe down below. Yeah, good girl. No, good girl.